What is going on, everybody? It's DGen Rips. We have an amazing fight card this Saturday. Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira. Give some picks and open some UFC stuff. And I also just kind of wanted to flex this. Sean Brady, Premier level, got this from that select hobby box. 10 out of 10. And number to 175. Very nice card. He's going to battle. That's how you know it's a good card, when Sean Brady and Bilal Muhammad is on the prelims. Which one should I go with first? Let's do this Donruss first. They didn't have Prism or Select anymore. I think that's good. Select, not on the shelves anymore. It was a lower print run. It's probably better that way, but there's a lot of this Donruss. But yeah, let's get into this. So I'm just for the sake of time, just going to give my thoughts on the three big fights of the card. Let's do this. Look at this. There he is, Bilal Muhammad and his opponent right there. But I need, as you can see, I really need Sean Brady to win. And I think he will. I think Sean Brady will win. There we go. Voices of the Octagon. Bruce Buffer. There he is for good luck. The champ. Well, I guess he's technically not the champ, but is the champ and also not the champ. Charles Oliveira. But let's get into the first fight I'll talk about. Petr Yan versus one Sugar Sean O'Malley. So Sugar Sean stepping up big time in competition. This is pretty insane that he stepped up like this to fight a former champ. Easily the number one guy. There he is. Easily the best fighter in that division other than Aljo. And Sugar Sean is going to need that knockout right away, because Yan could just win this fight so many different ways. He could keep it standing, and if the stand-up's not working, he could take him down and just dominate Sean. Sean has had a hard time avoiding the takedowns. There's a nice press proof. Bobby Knuckles. So you know what? I'm going to... Here's the thing. I'm going to take Yan, and Yan's a pretty big favorite. He's minus 280. It actually... He opened as a bigger favorite. But Yan, he's technically sound everywhere. Has no real weaknesses. Just getting outworked in a long fight. That's really it. O'Malley doesn't have the wrestling pedigree that Aljo had. Not even close. There we go. Nice Taporia rookie. So I am going to take Yan, but I think O'Malley is very young. I think he's like 25, 26, 27 in there. He'll learn so much from this fight. This was such a smart move for him to step up. Even if he loses, he's going to learn a lot. He's going to know where to improve his game. And it's just great experience. Travel overseas, fight the best in the world. It's only up for O'Malley. I don't think him losing here will do much to the trajectory of his career. I still think eventually he'll be one of the top guys in the division. And yeah, once he loses, it will motivate him to get better, get right back into it. Curtis Blades, purple. Shot a lot of base cards in here, mostly just for completing the sets. Nothing really amazing. We got 2 packs left here. Getting kind of skunked in this box. But there we go, Charles. So yeah, I'm going to take Petr Yan. I think he'll win a decision. I think he'll just be able to dominate the fight on the ground. Malley will land some shots. Yan will just be like, nah, yeah, I'm just going to take him down. I don't need to deal with this. We got Randy Costa, orange. These are not numbered or anything. And then just a bunch of these base cards. And then next I'm going to talk a bit about Aljamain Sterling, TJ Dillashaw. I mean, you look at the trajectory of these guys' careers. TJ, former champ, got busted for some PEDs. Who knows the whole story behind that? But he's 36. And in that division where you're smaller, like you look at heavyweight, it's a lot of guys in their 40s. You know, they're just getting by off their power alone. You got to be way more technical at the smaller divisions. So at 36, you don't react as quick. And in that division, just reaction time is everything. Aljamain Sterling, he's hitting his prime. And that was a horrible box, but now we're going to open some Chronicles. But yeah, Aljamain Sterling, he's hitting his prime. He's definitely still has room to improve. Defeating Jan the way he did was insanely impressive. The amount of just look at their first and second fight between Aljo and Jan, how much better he got in that short amount of time. And I'm sure we're going to see the best version of him against TJ Dillashaw. And TJ's no slouch. He won't go down without a fight. He'll probably win a round or two, but I think Aljo is the pick here. I think he will definitely win. All right, so let's hopefully get something good in this, because that was terrible. We have a bronze DC. There he is. Makhachev, O'Malley. And that takes us to the main event. One of the hardest fights to pick because, Islam hasn't really fought anyone in the top 10. He's dominated all of his opponents, but he hasn't fought anyone in the top 10. So you're sort of just imagining that he is going to live up to his hype. You just kind of are hoping for that. And he very well can. There we go. A nice Kamzat there. Luminance, Shevchenko, bronze. Still no big hits, really. No numbered anything. That Donruss box was horrible. And so, you're just hoping Makhachev lives up to all the hype. I mean, he's looked great. He dominated Bobby Green. He didn't even waste time. He wants to talk about his confidence in his striking, but he didn't really even waste time taking Bobby Green right down. And Bobby Green is a decent striker, but Charles, I think, has the power. I think Charles is a really good striker, underrated striker. So, in the beginning, when, maybe they're a bit dry, they haven't been sweating, try to take Charles down and pound on him. I think Charles will survive that, and he'll be a bit more slippery in the later second round. And Makhachev, I don't think will be able to take him down. Ooh, we have a Spectra Silver, Anderson Silva. Very nice. My favorite fighter ever. Going to be fighting Jake Paul here, I think in like a week or so. Really hope Anderson wins that. But yeah, again, Father Time leaves no prisoners. But yeah, so I think Oliveira survives the onslaught of the first round. He's a bit slippery in the second round, harder to take down. And I think he'll stuff a takedown of Makhachev, just start teeing off on him, finish him, land some big strikes. There's always the possibility, too, that Makhachev does live up to the hype, and he's as good as everyone says he is, and as good as Khabib makes him out to be. My only issue is it's just like you look at, it's like in the NFL, the Eagles are someone, an undefeated team, having to go on the road to the Bills, and then they get exposed. But just based on their resumes, based on what I've seen, I've got to take the champ. I know he's an underdog, plus 160 underdog, which is pretty insane. But Makhachev's always an underdog. Oliveira is always the underdog. He was against Tony. He was against, Chandler. And he keeps proving people wrong. I think he keeps this fight standing, survives the initial onslaught, gets to the second round, stuffs some takedowns, is slippery, catches Makhachev with something really slick, hurts him, rocks him, maybe subs him after that. But yeah, that's going to do it. Very tough to call the main event. Mostly, like I said, haven't seen enough of Makhachev against tip-top competition. Maybe that my prediction would have changed if I had, but Charles is the guy. He's slick. He does it all. I'm going to go with Charles there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who are you picking? Who do you think is taking it? Who do you think is going to win? What's your best bet for the night? And yeah, enjoy the fights, everybody. Peace.
DJ rips with his fingertips. He'll woke up broke.